On that note,
My notes.
welcome to Zeitgeist.
Hey.
We're back.
We're back. Finally. Had to take a couple weeks to sort some things out. Some
Life
people
is
to get
hard.
better.
This crew
Some
right
people
here
are still
kept getting
sick.
sick and shit, so we're sorry.
I am your Dungeon Master, Redbeard. And tonight we have joining us once again, Sam playing the illustrious Jack.
Happy December Ween, everybody.
Catherine playing the luscious Mina.
Ooh, I like it.
James playing the feathery Elfairy.
Yarr.
And Carter, it might be dead.
What? I don't get a description? Unfair.
Dead Zeodore.
We're gonna weekend at Bernie's Zeodore.
I think Carter's just trying to prove he's better than us because when he's sick, he still shows up.
And tonight I'm drinking a Dragon's Milk Reserve Maple Oak.
My beer! I forgot my beer.
I'm drinking
Can't play D&D
water.
with beer.
Smart water.
Yeah, smart
I'm
water.
drinking
Sponsored, not sponsored.
tap
I have
water.
sweet tea to help me stay awake because I work very hard and thus fall asleep early.
I slept all day.
I wish I was you, James.
I took a paid day off because I got in at like 2 in the morning. I'm like, I'm fucking not going to work. That's not gonna happen.
Oh,
wish
look
I
at
had
you
those.
with your PTO and your real job.
Seriously.
Yeah.
My PTO just
And it-
kicked in. So,
Have
Um,
it?
no.
last time on Zeitgeist, our constables had been in the thick of a murder investigation. Actually, one sec. I'm going to pause this dryer because I'm not sure if it's coming across on it.
Confirmed murder investigation. He said murder investigation.
Did.
Oh no.
I mean,
Suspicious death.
I mean, it was. We suspected murder. Like, we were conducting it as a murder
I
investigation.
know, but confirmed.
Alleged
Oh,
murder.
I mean, she was shot.
That could have been an
But
injury
usually
and not
if someone is
death.
robbing your house, it's not a murder when you shoot them.
Okay.
True, but there is still a murder
He went through all that shit
investigation
with us from
to
his fucking
determine.
class.
There's still an investigation to determine if it is a murder.
Fair.
All I'm saying is, don't read too much into my semantics.
I don't read into anything Chris says.
Semantics.
If we can't read into your semantics, what can we read into?
The entire internet reads into Matt Mercer's semantics. I'm gonna read into yours.
My picture's crooked. Okay. Investigating a death, then
Suspicious death.
a suspicious death, and had them running all over town.
Yes.
Let's see. Last time I believe we picked up. We went and talked to the cleric who had healed the victim posthumously. And then to a police station to acquire the victim's criminal record. And then to her house, where her father adopted father owns a factory.
I thought we did the. Am I getting it backwards? I thought we did the house. Oh no, you're right. You're right. We went to Parody Lake last. All right.
Yeah, we did. So I have like little like bullets that I put next to important points in my notes, and I gave Gail elf ears on the little thing that designated her as a person.
Oh, but we also went to the
The thinking
house
man.
birds.
The
That
what?
was where the doctor was.
Right? That's
Yes, the House of Bluebirds. Officer Roger Porter, quote unquote, had searched the
Doctors.
foreign doctors' quarters before we got there. That's where we found some of the weird oily stuff.
Yes, that I took a sample of.
Yes. Two
Oh, yeah,
oily
actually-
things.
I actually took notes for that part. Go me.
Then after that, we went to the police station, then to the Thinking Man's Tavern, then to Setchum's.
And as
Right.
you guys are wrapping things up with Sechem, he made a, I guess you could call it a request, or at least it's something to help you on your way as well. He mentioned his uncle is a Skyseer who might be able to arrange a meeting with you and Gale.
Yeah, that's right.
And as we're
Gale is the terrorist that's running around doing shit. Or
Yep.
arsonist.
Navard.
Navard?
That was
Gale
the uncle's
Navard?
name that can get us in touch with Gale, possibly.
that's right.
Navard,
And-
Setchup. Yep.
Yep, and when, after two guys came to threaten him, or whatever, he had them followed and they went back to the Nettles. Who's he scratching at?
That's what I'm gonna go see.
So
Sorry, that's one of the other things. Our cat's been sick.
uh,
He's fine now, but
as you wrapping things up with Sechem, or Heward Sechem, I should say, since there are now two Sechems in play. Or I guess technically Nilasa. Well, no, her last name is Huma. Anyway, it's getting later in the day. It's about 5 p.m. at this point.
Whatever, he stopped.
Where do you guys want to head from here?
Well, seeing a why can I not? Seeing a Skyseer at night actually seems like a good time. Kinda.
Yeah.
So we
I believe-
might want to head to the cloud. I can't remember all these
Cloudwood.
words. Cloudwood. Thank you. I said Cloudwood earlier before we even started. I just can't remember
You
them
did.
when I need to say them.
But yeah, that was the. If I remember last session correctly, that was the plan, was to head to Cloudwood.
But first, I mean, it's still in the Cloudwood. We're going to my place to pick up Shrubbles.
Because in addition to.
I always forget about Shrubbles until someone brings them up.
Same.
In addition to Session the Elder, there was also another connection in the Cloudwood, which was the Flogging Lagoon musician commune that had some connection to
Yes.
Nilasa. And that we decided plays Irish funk music.
Yes.
All right. So you guys head towards the Cloudwood, and you're gonna stop by Ilferi's house. To do you want to describe what kind of place you live, Ilferi?
I have a mental image of it, but I'm gonna have a hard time explaining it. But I'll try my best.
Is it a nest?
It's not a nest. It's a house. So it's built onto the hillside. There are two indoor like bedrooms and like a living area, but a large portion of the house is actually like a outdoor deck area. It has bedding set up for when I want to do sky seeing outside and sleeping whenever there's good weather. And it kind of like oversees a large portion of the Cloudwood and faces into the rest of the city. It's all made of wood. It kind of reminds you of kind of like a pirate ship if it crashed into a mountain.
Do you sleep in a crow's nest?
No,
Oh, okay.
Not quite. He's not a crow.
Got me.
Yeah, so it looks like a hand-built wooden. I wouldn't say shack, but it's not like a manufactured building, if that makes sense.
Yep.
And we have recently added on. I say we as in me and Troubles have recently added on a second bedroom to the house.
Did Troubles
Just
help?
for Shrubbles?
Huh?
Just
Did-
for Shrubbles?
Troubles gets his own bedroom?
Did Troubles help?
Yeah.
Did Troubles actually help?
Yeah, he like carried
What?
wood and stuff.
What's Trouble's strength score again?
Like an 8?
Yeah, Shrubbles has way too good of stats for what it
I feel like
is.
Troubles like help.
Oh,
you,
no, I
like,
lied.
help my dad. Like,
His dex
yeah.
is an 8, his strength is a 3. He like
There
carried
you go.
he like
Nails.
carried
One at a
some
time.
like some pieces of wood here and there.
Yeah.
He occasionally brought you a thimble of water.
So the Cloudwood is technically a part of the city, but it's not very city-like.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
think that my bonus applies out here.
It's very mountainous, and those mountains are covered in trees. It's not like the part of the town that Ilferi lives in would probably be like kind of on the edge between the Nettles and Cloudwood, because there aren't a whole lot of buildings as you kind of move further into the foothills. There's a lot
Actually,
of
I never asked you, what's the climate like in Flint?
tropical.
Okay.
It's kind of in that zone of like very humid, long days, and you don't have like harsh winters or anything like that. And it is summer right now, so it's particularly warm and moist, I suppose.
Moisture.
So you all stop by Ilferi's place and pick up Shrubbles, who once again is a walking shrub.
I mean,
Walking-
walking is...
Talking shrub.
Oh yeah, I forgot he talks too.
How does he talk, James?
Oh yeah, I finally figured that out.
Oh god.
Hello, I am glad to see you. How are you doing today?
I think he meant physically, not,
Yeah.
Oh,
like
And then how does it
linguistically.
sound?
I don't know. It's magic. There's no intonation on any of his words. Every
So-
syllable is exactly spaced between, or like, as long as you know the words he's saying, it's pretty understandable. He does speak common.
Is there any like movement when he speaks, or is it just like
The sound just come from this fucking bush.
yeah?
I think, like,
Hold on. If we
there
set
are
him on
some
fire,
branches
we
that
can have a
move here and there, but it doesn't
I
look
said
like
the
it's a...
I thought the same thing, Carter.
What? I
What?
didn't hear
If
what...
we set Shrubbles on fire, we could start a religion.
Don't you dare set my sentient plant on fire.
James, it'll pay off in the long run.
We'll have some fucking... We're gonna have some fucking words.
I mean,
And the words are gonna be, you're gonna die.
I could. Well, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say
spikes are gonna go
what I was gonna
around.
say
Um,
because it might be
yeah,
considered
some, like,
anti-Semitic.
branches will move while he talks, but it doesn't look like a mouth is moving or anything like that. It's just, you know... He feels like something has to move when sounds come out of him.
All right.
Shrubbles, why are you pelvic thrusting while you talk?
I don't know what you mean.
Troubles doesn't have a pelvis. Just a vaguely groin-shaped root ball.
All right. So you guys,
Here to help the investigation.
you guys pick up shovels and make your way to the part of Cloudwood described to you by Heward. And you all are making your way towards a like a hill switchback that will lead up to where this commune of druids is said to stay. And Elfera, you may have even visited them before.
Yeah, James, the player, was not aware of them, but definitely. It probably would have been an easier contact for me to write up than the one I did.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure one of your Kaya Faeferin probably is part of this commune.
Okay, cool.
And as you come up on this section, you see a strange sight.
Battle map.
Uh-oh.
You see several men seem to be shouting at each other and firing weapons at each other.
Dude, this one definitely looks like a warrior of chaos.
Did it not switch on here?
I was just gonna say, didn't switch on.
Oh, it was on a weird separate thing. Okay, there we go.
Hey, Chris, completely out of character question.
Okay.
Is this the encounter where last time you ran this game, we all nearly killed each other?
Perhaps.
Okay.
That could be anything.
Yep.
All right. I honestly don't remember exactly what happened last time I ran this, but
I don't really remember either. I just remember there being a point where, like, 3 of us all nearly killed each other over, like, in-character things, which could be just about anything, because both me and Philip were in that game.
yeah. Anyway, so you come upon a scene of what looks to be a man standing up on a hill, shouting something in the lines of, "You dirty, rotten kill guilders! You better give her back!" To which you see that's in this general vicinity, and you hear a response from these men who are hiding behind a carriage that is precariously perched on a hill, shooting pistols, yelling back, "Lorson Kell sends his regards!" And also, amidst that, a screaming of a woman can be heard from the carriage. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
So-
Oh dear.
These
Was that
guys
name-
by the carriage are shooting at these 2 down here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Was that name that they shouted, was that a name that we recognize?
Give me the closest thing that passes for Streetwise in this edition. History?
Probably persuasion. Oh, streetwise isn't like knowledge?
Yeah, so, like,
Usually an intelligence check of
intelligence.
some sort.
Yeah. Intelligence, if you have a relevant modifier.
Is it an intelligence check or a wisdom check?
Intelligence is, like, knowledge of things,
No, I
generally.
know, but streetwise, the whole point is that.
Streetwise was an iffy one because it could go either way.
Okay.
It could be knowledge
Actually,
of
like,
things,
in the
or it could
general
be.
World, we usually talk about people not being book smart but street smart.
Yeah.
In which case, they tend to
This
have
guy fucking.
I think
knows
that's one of the
all
reasons
this
that it's not included as a skill in 5th edition.
stat anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was always kind of a weird hybrid.
9.
I got a 3.
I don't see anything that's really relevant, so I'll just roll it raw. I got a 15 on initiative. I got 10 on the int check to know who that person is.
Oh yeah, let me roll initiative.
Int. What are my scores?
Oh, of course, now I get a fucking 20.
I got a modified 20 for my intelligence roll.
Same.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. That's my
Initiative.
initiative.
Okay. Well, first the intelligence check. I think Mina, if I heard numbers correctly, I think you're the only one who got a pretty over 10 check. You've heard of the Kill Guild. They're led by a man named Lorson Cal. They've controlled the city for a few years, and there's been some rumors of another group of organized crime. A new gang has been stepping into territory lately, but you don't know too much about them. Initiatives.
I have a 14.
I heard
15.
14 Elferi, 15 Zeodor,
Jack has a 20.
20 Jack,
9.
9 Mina.
Well, you have to have some initiative.
Yeah. You can't just refuse initiative, Cap.
9.
All right.
All right. No initiative. Fine.
No initiative.
Oh wait, hold on.
Mhm.
Trouble's got a 0.
Great.
Is Troubles in the fight, James?
I just want to make sure he's safe.
Is Troubles a target, James?
I don't want him to be a target.
Then you shouldn't have rolled initiative.
He can't
Well-
do anything, James.
He's got initiative. He's in the fight now.
I was just, in case we needed to have him have initiative so he could run away.
Also, as this fight starts up, you hear, you see, there are some thick cloud banks here, but you see a flash of light coming from this cloud bank, and hear what sounds like a
Sorry, which cloud bank?
this
The north
here.
one. Yeah.
You hear a buzzing noise coming from that direction.
Bees. My god.
No, not bees. It seems to be a swarm of hummingbirds. Where?
Swarm of hummingbirds.
Yeah.
That's suspicious.
Oh hell yeah! I
Ruby
need
red.
to
And look like something out of The Dreaming.
Oh, got it. Fey magic.
And as we kick things off, one of these men with a pistol is gonna shoot at the man up on the cliff. He's going to miss pretty horribly. And the man, in turn, is going to... Oh, whoops, what just happened there?
What were the two group? Like he said, a group name and a person's name. Sorry, what were they again?
The Kell Guild.
Kill Guild.
Kell. K-E-L-L. And Lorson Kell.
Lorson. Okay.
The man on the hill is going to pull out a longbow and fire off 2 shafts in quick succession. Hitting the man that fired at him once. And then he He shouts at them, "Bring her back to me, or you'll know true pain." And, Jack, you are up. You're unsure whether they've noticed you all arrive or not.
Okay. Huh. So we've got these two groups fighting in what appears to be a hostage situation.
And the wagon, I should mention, is slowly rolling towards the edge of the cliff.
Oh, yeah, you should mention that.
I had,
Changed the landscape entirely.
I briefly said it. I just wanted to make sure that it was you're aware that it is a.
How far
So
down
it's
is
rolling
cliff?
this way.
Yep, it's rolling that way.
So it looks like that's a 30-foot cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Or a 35-foot cliff, somewhere in there.
Yeah, 30. I think it's written down as 30.
Okay, like how slowly is slowly?
You've got maybe a minute.
Okay. Then I am going to cautiously and stealthily try to just kind of move forward and survey this situation.
Okay. Do you want to give me a stealth check then?
Yeah. Fuck me, I hate this die so much.
I love you too, babe.
I love you. I'm so glad you got it for me. It's like absolute dog shit. 6.
The two men up on the ledge. Actually, it's kind of a fog bank between you and them. So they might not spot you, but the two men here kind of, you can see they glance your way and kind of like lean over and like murmur to each other.
All right. Well, if they saw me, then I'm going to go ahead and dash over here. Is this a tree right here?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to dash behind it for cover from those guys.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Let's see. You hear a shout of command coming from here. A man calls out, "Kill them, my pets."
Fly, my pretties, fly.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he'll cast that. And then, the other pistolier, will, fire, up this way. And miss. And then this guy, I think he has a crossbow. Yeah, so he's gonna fire off at them. And he hits. Okay. Zeodar.
Okay. So a couple of questions to make sure I understand what's going on.
Uh-huh.
So these clouds are basically fog, right? They are on the ground.
They're on the ground. Yes, and the ground also being 40 or 30 to 50 feet up. Like, they're on the battlefield.
Right. Yeah. Basically, if I'm standing on on that square. I'm standing inside the cloud.
Yeah, mechanically, they are creatures inside have concealment from adjacent creatures and total concealment from non-adjacent enemies, which I think translates to cover, because this was still written in 4th edition language. But
well, it might be like half cover and full cover.
yeah, I think that's
And this is a slope. The whole path is a slope. This is a cliff.
mhm.
Is this a cliff or a steep hill?
That's a cliff.
Okay.
Concealment kind of does exist, by the way. I just posted it in the group chat.
Okay, well, I can't really check that right now.
Oh, okay.
I can look at the Roll20 chat, but I can't really look at Discord chat.
Oh, I'll put it in roll 20 then.
Yeah, because there's obscured, lightly and heavily obscured. Is that what you were looking at?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Okay.
So it would be creatures inside have are lightly obscured from adjacent enemies and heavily obscured from non-adjacent enemies. So you can see someone if you're right up next to them. Otherwise, yeah.
And ones that aren't adjacent have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah. Thank you, James.
Yep.
Oh, and we also have advantage on attack rolls against people that can't see us. Neat. Okay.
Right, but that'll even out if you're in the fog cloud, because you can't see them, they can't see you.
Yeah. Precisely.
Oh, and these are trees, correct?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a reason to not just go RHC what's going on here. No, I don't have one. So
I mean, shooting's already started. I don't know how much good it's going to do, but sure.
I mean, at that point we've given them fair warning, and then we can just haul them all in. Rather than trying to pick a side in a fight. Alright, so I'm gonna move up. I'm not gonna do the voice right now, but
Sure.
Zedor's gonna move up and flash a badge and shout, RHC, someone explain what's going on.
RHC, someone explain what's going on.
You distinctly overhear the two by the carriage say to each other, "Shit, the cops are here. This has gotten way out of hand." Are you done? Or otherwise, for now.
Yeah, I don't think I actually have anything useful to do, so I'll just I mean, I can move a good bit. But
Who
really
said, shit, the cops are here? Was it one of the gunmen or one of the other
Yeah,
people?
one of the gunmen.
these guys.
Okay. Who seems more aggressive, the gunmen or the guys on the hill?
I mean, they're all shooting at each other.
Yeah, but which ones seemed angry about it, and which ones seemed like be just defending themselves?
The guy up on the cliff is
Insight.
definitely very angry. Yeah, sure. Give me an insight roll.
Okay.
All right.
I'm good at
I'm gonna hide in this cloud.
That would
Okay,
be a
sounds good.
16.
The guy up on the hill here is very angry.
Okay.
Like he seems like you can practically see the red in his eyes from here, and he's just shouting like, obscenities
actual
like
red in his eyes.
Not literally like the.
Okay, no,
glowing.
it's Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons.
Where's that dank weed, bro?
He's shouting, you better bring her back, or the Kel Guild will never stand in the Cloudwood. All deals that we've ever had will be off. Like very precisely.
Mm-hmm.
And the two gunmen seem to be more like they're hiding behind this carriage. They're like, shit, what are we gonna tell the boss man?
Oh no, they're Shaggy.
Like Zoid Scoob, this kidnapping ain't going too well.
And then woman in carriage is screaming.
Okay. Yeah, I was basically trying to figure out, like, who do I need to target to defuse this whole situation with charm person? Who do I need to make my friend? Shit, I don't have any wild shapes left. We didn't short rest, did we?
No, you didn't say you did.
Crap. Okay, well, 5, 10, 15, 20...
What happens when you take 2 or 3 weeks off between sessions?
I mean,
I can't see him
time is
from
at
there.
a premium. We didn't know that we were going into a combat situation.
Hold on. There's the...
Every situation's a combat situation if you try hard enough.
Too far for that.
I also don't think you can see him from there because there's a tree in your way.
Yeah. I was gonna say that if you tried to do anything.
Oops. I will double move.
Or actually, a cloud in his way.
I'll double move to here.
Oh, because we're in the Cloudwood.
Wow, there's clouds and woods.
This place is crazy.
Who came up with the name for this?
A literary scientist.
You should stop fighting, or we'd be having to use some force.
All right, give me some
direct
sort of
let.
check.
Yeah, sure. Persuasion of 17. Or intimidate, either one. They're the same.
Yeah, that bugs me.
Well, I just mean I'm not proficient in either.
They just kind of like either ignore you or scoff. You don't know what you're dealing with. Better if you just turn around.
Well, I double moved, so I can't heat metal him this turn, but next turn, he's getting something.
All right. You see, shooting out of this, I have to move it because I can't click on it. Shooting out of this cloud bank, a swarm of birds goes flying towards the gunman.
Shit, I need to learn that spell. That's cool.
I think it's just conjure animals.
Oh, I'm not aware of that. Summoning hummingbirds.
Yeah, conjure animals. You can summon swarms.
Cool.
I think it's depends on the CR.
I once played a character that could summon like 8 wolves at once.
It was a cluster.
It was.
Anyway.
I regret it, but it was also fun.
I understand now. It's a 3rd level spell. That's why I don't know it.
God, what?
Oh, okay, that's how it attacks. So it swarms over one of the men and bites at him or probes at him, whatever. Wow, failure, critical failure. he like ducks under the carriage to get away from it, I guess.
This is not a bird feeder.
They just lick him with their very long tongues.
Mina,
Yeah.
Yes.
it is your turn.
Both sides are firing at each other, yes?
Yes.
Alright. Really? Oh, that's why. Alright. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna take my first shot.
Both your guns.
I'm gonna take my first shot at one of the guys up top.
Okay.
The one on the right.
One of these guys up here.
Yes.
All right.
The one on the right.
The one that just dodged the wingbirds.
Yeah, the one directly in front of the girl. I'm going to try to make
Oh,
a
okay.
disarming shot.
Okay. That's one of your grit point things.
Yep.
Cool.
Ooh, okay, so 18 plus 24 to hit.
That will hit.
His gun is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay. We'll just say
So does it
it's...
slide under the carriage?
Yeah, sure. We'll say that.
It's just what it does. He
What?
drops his gun.
What happens? Does it go flying away?
Yeah, I would say it probably goes flying over the carriage.
We'll say it's over
Um,
here. This little orange
Sure.
speckle.
And he takes oops, that was the wrong one.
12, no more fingers damage.
Well, I rolled a d12. It wasn't supposed to be a d12. It's supposed to be d10.
Gun.
Oh.
He takes 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to make a disarming shot at this guy who's shouting down here.
Okay.
Isn't there
There's
a
a
tree
tree
between
in
you?
the way.
There's
Oh.
a tree in the way.
Sorry, which guy? I missed.
She wants to shoot this.
I want to shoot that guy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a tree directly between you and him, and there's also a cloud bank. So you'd have
Okay.
to.
Would I be able to see him better? Oops. If I were like here.
Well, no, there's 2 trees in the way.
But I do not take up this entire 5 feet. If I stood at the edge of this and looked like past here and in between here, would I have?
Yeah, you would have disadvantage, but
That's fine.
yeah.
I rolled a 15 and a 15. So with my bonus, that is a 21 to hit.
I can't roll shit, and she's just over here like double 15s.
Yes, you would
Makes up for the first couple
18,
sessions.
Fun to be me.
It is today.
It make-
He will drop his weapon and take 11 points of piercing damage.
Ow. It's
And I
hurtful.
will be like, it's time to stop fighting and time to start talking to us. And that's my turn.
This is a bow. Bow.
Ooh, it's a V30.
Yeah,
I think
Model
it's-
W.
I think it's a square root of 3.
Yeah, look at the square root. No, it's V cubed. OW. Carter, you're the teacher. Tell us what it says.
Well, it clearly says, Wiccan Thanksgiving falls on Christmas. I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay.
All right. The clouds are drifting.
I can't believe those both worked. Those are the only trick shots I can do for the day, though, boys.
Until you crit again.
Until
Or
I crit
if you
or kill
crit.
something.
Yeah.
Or we short rest.
All right. this guy who's having a bad day, he's just gonna take a hide action because he doesn't have a gun anymore.
Nope.
This guy, the leader looking guy up here, he's gonna run and grab his bow and pick it up and just
Oh, that says gun. I read none and I was super confused, but I figured he knew what it meant, so it was fine.
he's gonna pick up the bow, move, pick up, and keep firing.
Is
Just
that 20-foot cliff there?
where?
Right where he is, because it's 40 over here and 20 over here, or is that slope?
I think that's a slope, and I think he's just like on the top of the slope.
Okay.
He grabs the bow just before it goes over the edge. He's just gonna yell, "Turn back! You don't know what's going on! They got my woman!" And he fires his bow. If you're gonna do anything, stop them!
Real quick, can you give me a physical description of this man?
He's large, like a burly type fellow. Not anyone you recognize by looks or description.
How pointy are his ears?
It's,
He's burly, he's not an elf.
yeah, he's he's human,
Okay.
I'm gonna play a burly
or
elf
seems
one
to be
day.
human. Without closer inspection, could be something. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, he fires off, and this guy is knocked out.
Who is?
This one.
Oh no.
Well, wasn't that the one who hid?
Yeah.
Guess he didn't hide very well.
No. No. Jack.
Alright, fuck it. This is happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna shoot at this guy and try to make my way to this carriage before it goes off the cliff.
Okay.
Alright, draw out the rune pistol, firebolt.
Uh-huh.
That might actually hit something. 17.
That will hit.
Oh my god, 1 damage.
Oh boy.
And that's my turn.
All right.
I mean, I've got plenty of time to make it up there, so.
Yeah.
I don't feel like blowing my action surge for an extra movement or an extra firebolt.
This guy, you can see clearly now, he's just kind of like waving his arms and like, yes, yes, get them, my pets. That guy is unconscious. This guy still has his crossbow. Or how does looting work again? You have to take a...
Loading just means that you can't shoot more than once around.
Oh, right. Okay. So he's gonna fire a bolt towards the other pistolier. Bolt extra. That is
action.
a miss. Just flies right over his head. Zeodor.
Theodore is not much use here. There's not a whole lot of terrain that works with what I'm doing. But what I can do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move. Bonus action dash to here. And then first free item interaction, pick up the gun, and then action. All right. Well, when I get up here, I've got a closer look at the carriage now. What's the situation with the carriage and the woman? Can I see inside?
Yeah, there's a woman tied up. Looks like she had a something over her mouth, but it like has slipped away, and she's just screaming like nothing coherent. Just woman tied to train tracks screaming.
Is she like she's tied up, but is she like tied into the thing, or can I like action pull her out?
Let's see, where is she? Spread this out across several pages. Tightly tied up on the floor of the wagon. So I think she's just loose in there.
All right, so action. I'm going to pull her out, and then I'll work on untying her next turn.
Okay.
What kind of gun is the gun that I picked up?
It's a shitty pistol. Low quality pistol.
Cool.
So it's just a smooth bore piece of shit. Yeah.
I can make it a quality cheap piece of shit.
Quality piece of shit.
I
Is that
do
what it
have
says on
one.
your dad's shop?
No, that's just my contribution to my dad's shop. My dad does
Oh.
good stuff.
All right.
The rifling is crooked, but it's better than nothing.
Shut up, my guns are amazing.
Ilfairy.
Okay, well, I had a plan, except for the fact that these guys are 35 feet away from each other, not 30 feet away from each other.
Oh no.
It foils my spell! So I'm going to just charm the guy who looks the most angry. So I'm gonna cast, since we're not actively fighting them, right? In fact, the only hostile action our party has taken has been against the people they're fighting.
I shot the bow out of that guy's hand.
Yeah, Catherine
Oh.
can shoot him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's not gonna fly right now. Because
Okay,
even if he
never
hasn't shot at you, he's like, unless anything changes, you kind of get the feeling he's like, we'll deal with them and then we'll deal with you, kind of situation right now.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast heat metal on him. He's wearing armor, right? I'm assuming from the picture it looked like he was wearing armor.
And importantly, is it metal armor?
Yeah.
No, he's
But
got,
also he
he's
looks
got
like
leather armor.
Oh, never mind. Well, heat metal won't work. It looks like he was wearing like heavy plates.
Yeah.
Sorry.
In the
It
picture.
looks like he's decked out like a warrior of chaos.
It's more of like furs and stuff.
Okay, then I will instead cast Moonbeam on him.
Dude, this guy's fucking awesome.
I just searched woodsman and that was like one of the first things that
I
came
want
up.
to play this character.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Fuck you. I enjoy things.
I am so glad you enjoy things.
All right, so what are you casting?
Moonbeam on him.
Okay.
You moved him very far from where he was.
Nope, that's
No, that's
exactly
where he
where he
was.
was.
Nope, that's where he was.
What?
He moved since his last turn.
I thought he was. Like, what? I'm
No,
confused.
that's where he is now. He went and picked up his bow.
Unless you're seeing something different than we are.
I am
We're-
seeing something very different from what you are, I think.
Then
because we see him
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I see him here all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
that's weird.
Weird. Yeah.
let me
no,
just
that's-
move him back and forth.
Thank you. Okay, that worked.
Yeah,
okay,
weird.
so I'm gonna
Cool.
cast Moonbeam on him.
Okay.
It's
Uh,
a fairy type move.
Yeah. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Sorry.
He fails.
Huh?
Fails.
Okay. He takes 5 damage.
Okay.
Is he a shape changer?
No.
Okay. Well, if he was, he couldn't change shapes.
Okay.
Now we'll never know if he's a shape changer.
Shape
He
changer.
feels like he can't change shape, but doesn't know why.
Oh, if he's a shape changer, he also has disadvantage. That's the other thing.
Okay.
Okay. That's my action, and then I'll move, like 5, 10, 15, 20. Here.
Okay.
To get closer to the druid.
Okay.
I've been telling you to stop! We'll take care of this situation, work it all out! Stop shooting!
All right. Done.
Rawr. Yeah.
All right. The swarm is going to move over to the next guy. Oh, I accidentally put
Oh,
the...
you killed the swarm,
swarm's
not the
knocked
guy.
Oopsie.
Swarm of undead hummingbirds.
You.
That's an interesting zombie plague vector. Plague vector.
And they'll
I
do...
saw leggings with Christmas lights on them. I need to get them to replace my Halloween ones.
Yeah, that'd be good.
They'll do some damage to him. Oops. Wrong number. Damn it, things are stacked up. There. Okay. And then this guy is like, this guy up here. He's like, "Oi! You're messing with the boss!" And then he shoots at you with the crossbow with Fairy.
God damn it.
Way to go, Harry.
I hope you rolled low.
I curse your rolls to be low.
Yeah.
18 to hit.
Ah. Yeah, you got me. My AC
That is
17.
not a small number.
What?
Ooh, max damage.
Oh, max damage.
9 piercing damage.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Look, Harry should have watched how to survive edge weapons.
I need to make a Constitution saving throw real quick.
Oh,
I have failed. My moonbeam is gone.
Boo.
now he can transform again.
Shit!
He turns into 2 bears.
Oh
This
no!
isn't even my final form.
Mina.
Oh, hey, back to me. Who just shot at Bill Fairy?
This guy up here.
That guy up there?
That guy
Okay.
there.
So, I'm going to... come up here, shoot at the guy who just shot at El Ferry.
God damn it, guys.
What? We've given them every opportunity to shut the fuck up. 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot.
Can't.
I'll shoot at the same guy again. Oh, that'll miss. Totally misses.
You said it was 7?
7 piercing, yes.
Okay.
I'm noticing a bit of a problem with my spells.
They keep
They
missing?
are all concentration spells.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of the good stuff is.
Yeah.
I don't have any concentration spells, I don't think.
Yeah, but you're a blasty blasty.
I mean-
Most of the blasty stuff is one and done.
I don't have any concentration spells either.
Well, my cleric has a lot.
Jack has practical magic. I'm not a movie.
Practical magic.
Yeah.
Isn't that a book? Maybe it's.
Wait.
Heard of it.
Not practical magic, but James.
Yes.
What is it?
Weird science.
Oh.
That's what we're all thinking of.
Practical
No.
magic, weird science. Yeah,
I'll look
it up.
gotcha.
No, the
I'll look it up.
Practical
the
Magic
first
is a movie.
book in the
Talking about hard magic.
no,
Okay.
sufficiently advanced magic is what I was thinking of.
Yes, that's it.
Oh.
Anyway,
I don't know what that
Practical
is, but it
Magic
sounds cool.
Starring,
It is
Sandra
very cool.
Bullock and Nicole Kidman.
all right. Pistolier
Neat.
is going to
Put his head between his legs and kiss his ass goodbye.
no, I think he's gonna come up to you and just kind of yell, "Oi, mind your own business!" and pull out a short sword. Oh fuck! I moved the swarm, not
Man,
him.
those are really talkative hummingbirds.
Once again, an interesting plague vector.
I cannot select things because of these clouds.
Just really chatty hummingbirds. They lure you in with sparkling conversation.
I think that was right. All right. He pulls out a short sword. He goes, "Mind your own business. Give it back."
Okay, I can definitely take this guy in one-on-one combat.
Sorry, no, just imagine a swarm of hummingbirds. I am legion, for we are many.
19 to hit.
Yeah, he hits me.
For 6 damage.
Okay.
You hear the large man up on the hill yell, "Oi, now the cops are trying to make off with her! Ah!" And he fires blindly into the clouds at you, Zeodor.
Local man too angry to die.
He has disadvantage. He rolled 13. And wow, 18.
Well, the 13 does not hit.
10 damage on the second one.
Oh, that 18 was with disadvantage?
Yeah, he rolled a 17 and a 14 on the die.
What
And
the
then had a
fuck?
modifier.
Alright, how much damage?
10.
Alright. Well, now I know what I'm doing on my next turn.
Jack.
Okay, so everybody's got to fucking go down now.
Now it's a total clusterfuck.
This has just become a complete clusterfuck. So,
Hey, none of them shot you first.
yeah, Jack is gonna run over here to the cliffside and kind of flip his pistol in his hands. Now he's holding it by the barrel.
Hmm.
And he's going to slam the butt of it against the cliffside, and that's going to send a thunder wave up to the ground at those
Nice. I like it.
two. So they need to make...
Constitution, I think.
I'm just going to double check. Constitution saving throws.
All right. Well, the big guy gets a critical and passes. And the other guy got a 12.
Okay, so the other guy fails.
Mhm.
Big guy passes, and they're both... And so it's going to... Other guy's going to take full damage, which is... Fucking... God fucking damn it, 2. 2 damage.
Okay.
Get different dice out if you're mad at these ones.
No.
Okay, fine. Then don't be mad at these dice.
I can be mad at these dice if I want to. Anyway, big guy takes 1 damage, other guy takes 2 and is pushed 10 feet.
All right. So this guy...
Hopefully he smacks into the big guy.
Yeah. So they're both actually gonna go tumbling down this hill here.
Cool.
Um,
They did something.
Yeah. And the big guy's not getting up.
The big guy's unconscious?
Well, he's not getting up.
Oh no.
I killed 2 named characters.
Let's
Alright,
see.
that's my turn.
How does this spell work? Did I just hear a whale?
I don't know.
Items.
I also did not.
Okay. You're just hearing things. If there's
Are
a
you-
whale in this forest soundtrack, then
Is your house underwater? Could it
Oh.
have been outside?
that might be it.
Okay.
I'm gonna start just inserting whale noises in various soundtracks.
Yeah.
Space exploration.
It's just space whales. That's a natural part of space.
Is this considered 15 feet? A cube? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Don't target me with shit. Stop that. We're fellow druids. No.
Okay, so Fairy and Mina, we're doing a thunder wave.
21.
That's a pass. Mina, can you roll a
Sorry.
Constitution
what?
Constitution saving throw?
Con save. 14.
Okay. What is spell save? Okay, so you both pass. You'll take 3 damage.
Who gave me 3 damage?
The druid. This guy
Is
up
that the
on the
one
hill.
up top?
Yeah, this guy.
Yep.
And he's
I
gonna
would
start.
like to
Oh.
hellishly rebuke them,
Oh, okay.
and because it's just something I do at 2nd level, so 3d10. 15 points of fire damage,
Fuck.
and I'm like, ow!
15.
Yeah,
Damn.
3d10.
You know what?
Damn,
I've done
girl.
some little damage because I'm trying to be non-lethal.
Good.
I'm
Good
trying
call.
to be non-lethal, but not real hard.
Come on.
They do get a dex saving throw though.
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
sorry, I didn't know how it worked. He got an 8.
Nope.
Okay. So he takes that to the face, and then notices his boss rolling down the hill and starts running like, oh shit, Renard, and starts
Oh,
running.
he has a name.
3, 4, 5,
Wait.
6.
Oh, not Navard. Okay, we're good.
Renard.
Renard.
All right, that guy's unconscious. This guy's
Oh yeah.
kind of dizzy from falling down a hill, so I'm just gonna stun him for a turn. Zeodor.
Well, my plan doesn't actually work as well if I'm obscured inside of a cloud. So instead, I'm going to pull out the saber, and I'm just gonna try to cut this man.
Okay.
We're not gonna do anything fancy.
So it'll be
Nat 20.
okay. Yeah, that'll work.
So that's 13 damage.
If I could click on him, probably just I'm pretty sure that'll take care of him, whether or not you want it to be a lethal thing.
I want it to be non-lethal, but he did piss me off, so I'm just gonna cut him in the legs.
Sure.
He came over and slashed me. Pull out the saber. I'm just going to. Yeah, I mean, in the fog, I just confuse him about where I am. I'm just gonna slash both of his hamstrings. Fuck him.
Alright.
Okay, and then I've got the woman tied up and out of the vehicle.
Yep.
So basically in the same square as me, right?
Yep. I can. Well, if this cloud weren't here, I could move her. Maybe if I'm just gonna send this down to the map layer. There.
So, all right, everyone around me is unconscious. So, I'm going to turn to her. My name is Zeodor. I'm with the RHC. What is your name? What's going on here? Quickly.
Marina, these men, did you kill him? They kidnapped me. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, last I need you to know that I am not going to hurt you. I take the gun.
Lastly, not firstly.
And I take the gun the other guy's gun that I picked up off the ground, and I put it up against her and I shout, "If any of you want to see this woman alive again, you put your weapons down and walk over here slowly."
I'm not gonna hurt you. This is a hostage situation.
It's not gonna hurt you. Nobody move or this bitch dies! I will bleed her! She will drown in her own blood as it fills her lungs. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
What we're saying here is that I think you sent some mixed signals.
To her, no one else heard me say I wasn't going to hurt her.
Roll me deception.
But
Yep,
the rest
you
of
got
us
it.
think that you're on the side of, like, not killing people that are innocent. So we're getting some mixed signals, too, a little
Oh yeah,
bit.
you are for sure. I'm going to use my inspiration on this.
Okay.
So that gives me advantage, correct?
Correct.
All right. So the first one is a nat 20 for a 23. And the second one doesn't matter.
Zeodor, get a point of inspiration.
Beautiful.
All right. Is that your turn?
I'm pretty sure. I did like 2 things. I'm pretty sure I also have movement, but yeah, that's my turn.
Ilferi.
I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna sit on this man. And then I'm gonna shove a good berry down his throat.
Okay.
Don't move.
Where-
You're under arrest or something.
Marina. Where's
Thank you.
Marina?
She's fine. I think she's being held hostage by one of my friends.
Oh, God, James. God damn it.
Am I allowed to take away points of inspiration?
I already used it. I trust him. It's fine.
Oh, God.
This is so good.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm just sitting on him.
Yeah, he's definitely struggling to get up again after hearing that last part. What? No! Marina! Zeodor.
Listen to what my terrorist friend has to say and everything will be fine.
Zeodor, you're getting swarmed by hummingbirds.
I shoot the ground.
I don't know
Like
what
when
that's
the
supposed to
hummingbirds
accomplish.
start moving towards me, I'm going to shoot into the ground. I'm not hurting her, but they can't see me.
Sure.
It's another thing you've got.
Well, I'm counting on her to scream.
Oh yeah, she's screaming
Yeah.
because she's confused and doesn't know what the fuck you're gonna do. 18 to hit.
Yeah, guess it hits.
5 piercing damage. Pokey poke damage. Yeah, they're like literally like probing you, like sticking their proboscises into your skin, and like they're pretty much like more like giant mosquitoes, I guess.
I think it's just called a beak when it's a bird.
They're
Wow.
like scourges, I'm
weird.
guessing.
They have like proboscis beaks.
This guy is very confused. He's just gonna like kind of like look like from where like his boss just fell down the hill over towards where the hostage has been re-hostaged. I'm just gonna roll for who he shoots at because he's definitely shooting at somebody. He's gonna fire towards Zeodor with disadvantage.
All right.
One of those is a 2.
He hits the daughter.
Okay.
Okay, great. Wife.
I mean, that would be a really impressive shot given his angle and the fact that she is on the ground.
Mina,
Yeah. Okay.
diffuse this situation.
Dude. Well, if you stop moving. He got his claw caught in the back of Sam's chair and then got angry at
He
me
gets
for
his
trying to
claw
help him.
stuck in everything because he's a dumbass.
I know.
Aw.
Anyway, and I haven't clipped it lately.
He's a
How's
trim.
it looking? Ilferi's sitting on that guy.
Yeah. Who's
He's
like,
alive.
yeah.
I know. The 2 up by Zeodor are also alive, yes?
Yeah. Oh,
They're
I don't-
unconscious though.
I don't know about this guy.
Oh,
But
they're all dead. Okay, cool.
this guy's conscious. Or this guy's not conscious. He's unconscious but alive.
Okay.
Because that guy I knocked out.
Okay.
Yeah, the other guy crawled under the coach, and you haven't seen him since.
Sure.
Oh, maybe he's like stopping the wheel.
I'm just going to hold my action and
'Kay.
see what happens. And if anyone takes a shot at Zeodor, I will take a shot at them.
Okay, fair enough. I guess the wagon actually has moved by now, but I don't think it's actually affecting anything right now. Oh, it's time for that.
Uh-oh.
Fucking warp storm hits.
2 more men dressed similarly to the ones that are already here come out of the woods to the north and kind of look
That's not
down
my
under
fault.
the scene from atop the cliff, and are kind of like, Bernard, are you down there? Whoa, shit. Dude, look, they got, and look over the, what the fuck's going on? And that will be their turn. We're gonna move the cloud. Let's rotate the clouds.
So now the 2 new people can see that I do actually still have this woman tied up and do actually have a gun to her.
Those aren't the ones that grabbed her, are they? No, they must have handed her off.
Yeah, I don't think I'm the one that made the situation worse. I think
I
Zeodor's...
think you did. I think we could have talked to Renard.
Oh yeah, you could
He's
definitely
just
could
sitting
have.
there. I told him to listen.
He's
not
gonna
doing that because you. God. Okay.
He's gonna grab his battle axe and start slashing at you. Ilferi.
Okay.
It's a 17 and a
Damn it.
5.
17 is my AC.
8 damage.
Ow.
Get off of me! What sort of cops are you kidnapping my... And Jack.
Kidnapping my what?
Girl? Lover. It just says lover.
Okay.
So, girl. What kind of cops are you kidnapping my girl?
We're diffusing the situation. We've already taken care of the actual kidnappers.
I just heard him say!
He didn't hear him say that?
Yeah, actually, he was unconscious
He
for
was
that.
unconscious.
That's
Hey,
why I
boss.
said, damn it, O'Ferry.
Hey, boss, they just said they're gonna hold her hostage.
Also, I didn't say anything about holding her hostage. I just said that if they don't walk over here, I'm gonna kill her.
That's...
Completely different. I am holding her hostage. I didn't say I was going to.
And that,
I don't
Jack-
want her for anything.
and
I-
that, Jack said, is when I decided to just start killing everybody.
Jack, it's your turn.
Aim between Theodore's eyes. Carter said that's how this part is supposed to play out. We all kill each other.
I don't think it's supposed to play out that way, but I'm glad I can go 2 for 2.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways this can go.
Okay. I'm going to walk over here. Holster my gun. Look Renard in the face. And say, Renard, we're not gonna hurt her. Call your boys off, we'll talk this out. Get her back to you and everything will be alright.
You do realize I did bring you back to consciousness. I'm not
This is not
hostile
your turn,
towards
O'Ferry.
you. Oh,
I am
sorry.
talking.
Sorry. Mm.
Bad bird person.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Jack, give me some sort of talking down a gang leader check.
Cool. God fucking
Would you like to use your inspiration?
yes.
And a different die.
Nope. Wait a minute.
You will after today.
There are no other dice.
That was cocked.
No.
9.
Is this maybe a contested roll? Could he maybe roll like a 1 on his wisdom?
What the hell is going on?
My associates are a little overzealous in their techniques. But I assure you, on word of the constabulary and
Royal Homeland Constabulary.
the backing therein, that if you get up, call off your boys, and talk to me, no harm will come to her, and we'll all walk out of this just fine.
Bring Marina to me, unharmed, and maybe we'll see.
I can do that. And I will call over to Zeodor to tell him to bring Marina down here.
Okay.
All right.
I was just trying to buy time. But he's not getting Marina back until we get answers. We're here on investigating a murder, and we saw him and a gang of people attack two other people. So he's not getting Marina back until we have answers. Because we have no guarantee that once we give him Marina, he's not going to try to skip out on us or attack us again.
Okay, so you bring him over here, bring her over here and say that?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So he gets up, calls off his boys. Calls out to her, Marina, did they hurt you? And he first looks up towards where the other the Kel Guild members were, and then over towards you guys. Any of them? And she looks frazzled, but says, I think I'm fine, Bernard.
I mean, I did wake you up. I was just trying to keep you from attacking anyone, which apparently didn't work, you asshole.
Oh, I'm the asshole, mister. I'm gonna fucking steal someone's girl, hold her hostage. What kind of cops are you?
That.
Well, you're not with him?
I honestly have no idea what he was thinking.
Theodore is ignoring this conversation, but turns to Marina. Sorry to give you the scare. I just wanted to buy them some time to sort this out.
Well,
sorry to give you the scare and the tinnitus.
I didn't hurt her. You
did fire a gun right next to her, I guess, but
I mean into the ground, vaguely near her.
She's like kind of edging away from you and like, do I have to be here still? Can we leave?
Not until we get answers, Scrub.
What do you want to know?
What was happening?
Fucking Kel Guild, that's what's happening.
Oh, actually, can I tie up the Kel Guild and get them back to consciousness real quick?
Sure.
Since we're actively talking.
Yeah.
I'll take the rope that they used to tie her up and tie them up.
So, Renard, I take it this is your turf here in the Cloudwood?
Well, yeah, we've been running this area, me and my fellas. These jackasses, I don't know what they're trying to accomplish. Come in and take my girl.
Have they been trying to move in, or is this unprecedented?
They come in here saying that they want a cut of what we make in our legitimate business dealings for protection or some shit. And I tell them to get lost. They come in and sneak off with my girl.
I'd like to roll insight on the phrase legitimate business dealings.
Yeah, I'll also do that.
Me too.
22.
7.
I mean, yeah, Theodore, it's no secret that there's groups of and Jack that there's groups of bandits that operate in the Cloudwood, just kind of preying on people on the roads and whatnot, but so it's not too hard to put together that he's probably part of one of those groups.
Cool.
Alright, Renard, here's what we're gonna do. Like I said, you and your guys get out of here. We'll take these cowboys in on kidnapping. And, none of this will come back on you, provided you are available for our assistance in the future.
What are you folks doing in this neck of the woods anyway?
It's a long story, but we're headed to talk to some druids at a commune and then a sky seer.
Navard?
Yeah.
He's a good man.
What made you think we were talking about Navard?
Well, not many other well-known sky seers up this way.
Okay, Theodore wouldn't really know if that's true or not.
I mean, I'm not famous, except for that, newspaper thing, but we all were in that.
And obviously we're not coming here to talk to you because you're here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
shit,
I mean,
he
like-
was with us the whole time. It turns
He
out
said-
the real treasure were the fairies we made along the way.
He said other sky seers. Anyways, oh, we need to save that carriage before it falls.
It already went over.
Maybe not.
Crash.
What do we need the carriage for?
Might have had stuff in it.
We can investigate
Destroying
the wreckage.
personal property kind of sucks.
Well, we didn't destroy it. Gravity did that.
I have a response to that, but I don't think that's appropriate for the company we're in. It's fine. We'll pick at it later.
Well, despite your rough treatment, if you're willing to let things slide and do something about these Kel bastards, I'd be willing to let you pass through my neck of the woods, tell my men to stand down, not jump you. It's the least I can do. If you're going to Navard.
What can you tell us about the kill?
They've just been pushing their boundaries lately. I think there's a talk of a new gang coming into town, and it always riles them up. They're trying to push into new turf.
This new gang have a name.
Just called the family.
Oh shit, they're vampires.
Some folks out of Chrysalir, I hear.
In my previous life as a smuggler, did I have any dealings with any of these three groups? Because I did do a lot of business with Chrysalir back in the day.
Yeah,
but I don't know if they were around then.
you probably, if you've done work with Chrysalir, you've probably at least heard of the family, if not worked with them directly. They've got their fingers on a lot of pies in Chrysalir.
Okay.
You hadn't heard about them being in this part of the world much yet, but
Yeah, okay. Then we've definitely had dealings with. Then I've definitely at least had some contact with Chrysalir, or with the family. But how old that is, whether or not it's useful, we'll see.
What was this guy's name?
Nard.
yeah, Renard. Renard Woodsman.
And do we know where the Kel are located? Like, is that a known thing? Like, where their headquarters is?
Who was it that passed the check knowing about? I think it was Mina
Yes.
earlier. Since you've heard of them, I'll let you do a intelligence check to see where you've heard of them operating.
16.
You've heard they operate heavily in the Nettles.
The family?
The Lorson
No.
Kell Guild.
Oh.
Okay, so all right, so we've also strengthened our lead in the Nettles because he said that they were asking for protection, and that's the same thing. We were already going to the Nettles to look for some mysterious gangsters asking for protection, so likely it's connected.
I don't really have anything here to say. We do have the 2 Kell Guild people conscious, at least.
Yeah,
Mhm.
let's go talk to them.
Okay.
Good call.
I'm gonna go over and offer them each a smoke.
One of them takes it.
Cool. I lighted for them. So,
They are tied up, so you might have to put
Puts
him
it in his mouth, and
I did.
yeah.
Yeah.
you want to tell us your side of this?
I ain't talking to no coppers.
All right, fine.
I'm gonna cast Charm
Constables.
Person on them.
Okay.
Oh. Huh? Can I cast Charm Person on him?
Sure, I guess. Not hostile.
I'll
No.
cast it at 2nd level to target both of them. Make me a Wisdom saving throw.
A 1 and an 8.
Ah, good. They're my friends now. So why don't you tell me what you were doing?
Just trying to put some pressure on these lovely gentlemen for the boss.
And why?
Well, you know how it goes. You trying to push into new turf. Family's getting in our way, so we're getting in other people's way.
You broke up a little there. What?
The
Family.
Family's been getting in our way, so we're getting in other people's way.
Is that it? You just wanted to put pressure on the family?
Hey, we don't
Like
make the...
kidnap.
Wasn't our decision or anything, it was the boss.
Who's the boss?
Lawson Cal.
Oh, right. I had that written down.
Jeez, what are these cops, idiots?
Hey, that's no way to talk to a friend. A temporary friend.
If they're not going to be useful, let's just haul their asses in.
Why her?
'Cause she's that guy's girl.
I don't really like this whole possessive of other people thing that's going on here.
I did ask you to like it.
They pull out name tags that say villain on them.
I was gonna say, welcome back to the woke bird show.
Look, our community is much different than this thing you have going on here.
Don't worry, Mina's taken note of the possessive also.
Fuck, I'm not good at this. I don't know what to ask. They're just my friends. Tell me what to ask them.
I don't know that even if they're your friends, they're gonna be too much help to us. They're getting into the wrong places right now because they're getting pushed out of the old places.
Yeah, ask them why how long the family's been moving in on their turf. Ask them what Kel's plans for the Cloudwood are. Ask them.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Sure. What's the boss's plan with these Cloudwoods?
I don't know, man. I was told to kidnap the girl.
And how long has family been pressuring you?
A couple months, I guess.
Ask them how they think prison food tastes.
I don't know. I think they should have a chance to reform themselves. There's a factory that is probably looking for a couple new hires as long as you're willing to put in the work and not steal or do other criminal activities.
Yeah,
If
how long
they're-
does charm person last?
An hour.
Yeah, ain't long enough.
If they...
It-
I mean,
I
if
can
they'll
still,
start being
you can still
helpful.
change their opinion. Like, it's not a, and
They-
now I will never do what I said I was gonna do.
They do know that they were charmed by you after it ends, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I charm a woman and convince her that I'm a nice guy?
I'm trying to convince them to stop being criminals. I feel
Can
like
I charm her and convince her that she likes me a lot?
If you show her a good time for an hour, maybe.
But, I mean, the
Like,
thing is...
do things that she wants to do for once.
Yes, Sam.
I'm here.
I know we're playing D&D together. It's great.
Wait, how long you been chaining those charm person spells, Sam?
You know,
6.5 years.
it takes a lot to make a marriage work. Mostly the
Mostly
dark magic
material
of God.
components.
D&D.
If they're not going to be useful, I see no reason not to just hold them in.
I do think we should give them a chance to turn themselves around, but perhaps they need to go to jail and
That's
while
what
we
jail's for, right?
Yeah.
while we arrange other things.
In this fantasy world where imprisonment actually
Yeah.
works wonders.
I
Yeah.
gave Renard my word that we take him in on kidnapping. and I intend to
Oh,
hold
then
that.
yeah, we're doing it.
In the wonderful fantasy world that we live in, where we have a reformative system instead of a penal one, yeah.
I mean, we'll take care of him if you want.
No,
More
Wait,
than happy
what?
to. Renard.
can't. Fortunately, I can't do that, Renard.
Look, they took my girl, man. They
Yeah,
tried to
and
take
where
her
did
away.
they
Who knows
go?
what he was going to do with her?
And if I hadn't been here, you'd be free to chop him up, but unfortunately,
I don't know.
I have to uphold the law now.
Reynard brings up an interesting point. What do you two think? I turn to the cowboys. What do you think of his plan? The plan where we hand you over to him to butcher you and... What
We'll
do you think
take
of it?
the prison.
Interesting. You haven't provided us with much. Zedor thinks they're holding out, is what's going on here.
Yeah.
He doesn't plan to hand him over to Reynard, he just wants to squeeze him.
Look, we're just a couple of lowlifes. Okay? Is that what you want to hear? We're like the lowest chain. We had to draw straws. We got the short straws and had to come out here and get this tough guy's girl. You think that was easy? Plus, the carriage is a wreck now. We were supposed to bring that back in one piece.
Was anything else in the carriage?
I don't think so. We just brought it out this morning. It was cleaned last night by someone who drew the even shorter straw, I think.
It's a rental.
Wow, there's the short straw, the shortest straw, the even shorter straw, and then there's no straw at all. It's like he's-
That's the guy that just gets fired.
Wait, you guys got straws?
Okay, Theodore said it's fine. Yeah, he's happy to haul him in now.
Yeah, we gotta haul these guys in.
I think you guys should think about leaving your life of crime. It doesn't seem to be paying out for you guys. It actually sounds like it really sucks. Maybe go work for the factories when your sentence is done.
I'm just going for like an hour from now when they're like, you know what that guy said made a lot of sense, but I really like making money that I really like a job where I get paid in drugs. It just makes my life a whole lot simpler.
Try getting paid in chocolates. Anyway.
I wish I got paid in gum.
Ads from 10 years ago.
Okay, so one logistical thing to consider is that we are a fair ways away from any sort of booking authority.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
So kill him.
So if we don't want to haul these guys with us, it makes more sense
To leave him
For-
with Reynard.
for
Oh,
one of
I
us
got it.
to take them back.
Troubles.
I was just gonna say, this is Trouble's big day, guys.
Troubles, come here. They're tied up.
He has a strength score of 3. I have one arm and I have better strength than he does.
Oh my
How
god.
do you think it would take an hour to get them to the constabulary or wherever jail is?
It would take more than that.
Oh man, if it was an hour, like I totally would trust him.
So
It's probably... Yeah, it's... well... Yeah, it's probably like a little over an hour. Like if you would send him right... Well, no, because you probably have to go through the Nettles. It's probably 2 hours to get back to Central District from here.
So the other option is Zeodor can take them back.
We could tie him to a tree. Come
Stick
back
him in
for
a
him when we're
pocket
done.
dimension?
We could, but we're not sure how long we'll be gone.
They can survive tied to a tree for a couple hours. It's not a big
I
deal.
don't think Renard's gonna leave him survive to a tree for a couple hours.
Renard left, didn't he?
Oh no, he's
Renard's
still here.
Oh,
And even if he did, one of his boys would find him and they would kill him.
Tree sounds good! We'll take good care of him. Shh. Shh.
Oh my god.
Shh. Shh.
Some good Foley there, Chris. by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I don't trust you.
Okay, I think I'm back. Sorry, my headset was having trouble for a second.
Oh, okay.
I caught part of Reynard's speech though, so I think I got the gist. Look, I want to take these samples back. I think, and the oil sample we got, it might match the sample that we found on Nexus Island. If so, it could be a sign of the Norn involvement, the Norn military involvement.
True.
Yeah, it's worth checking out. That only takes me, and well, frankly, this doesn't really take me. So I'll take them back, and I can analyze the samples.
Okay.
We could kind of rest a little bit while you're gone.
Well,
Or
you,
we can go talk to people we're gonna talk to.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I
you
meant
three go
take a
go
short
on
rest.
ahead.
Like
I can. Well,
we
you
just got
can-
into combat, and
Yeah.
Let's go get to the commune and we'll rest there.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys go on ahead, and then Zeodor will take them back to Central because he wants to do some stuff there anyway.
Cool.
Do you need troubles help for anything?
The party.
Yep,
Splitting
everyone's
the
gonna
party.
die.
I mean,
Sorry, I didn't hear what-
Let's see.
I didn't hear what James
You-
said.
Do you need troubles help with anything?
I
Think you need to.
I
Trust you and they'll fix it.
Zeodor seems to be considering it, and then Helper just kind of like swings around on his shoulder, looks at Zeodor, glares at Troubles. Zeodor looks at Helper. I think we've got it.
Oh, Troubles just waves at Helper. Troubles doesn't understand conflict, really.
So young, so innocent.
He's 2 days old.
2 weeks from now, why have you cursed me with life?
Well, he had adolescence fast.
Yeah, I can't wait for Shovels to get some class levels. I think he'll make a good wizard.
What's his intelligence score?
10.
Excellent.
That's his high. Well, Hakan is his highest at 11.
Yeah, I don't think that's high enough to multi-class into anything.
He's not multi-classing. He's
Well-
taking his first class.
No, he is a class of plant.
Well, we'll
We
work
take a
on that.
quick break as we split the party.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
Be right back. And shit. I broke the overlay.
Oh, show's over and I can go play my Switch.
But we're
Okay.
back. Alright, so are you guys gonna do a short rest or
We were gonna head over to the commune,
Just
talk to them, then take
head
a
up
short
there.
rest there.
okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. So you're able to get some specific directions from Renard, and he's willing to send a guy with you if you guys want.
Yeah, we'll take a guy up there.
Just to
Just
show you
to
the
place,
way, and also to stop any of those ambush parties from jumping out at you.
Yeah, no, that's a good call.
So he
See
shows
if you
you.
can take the. I was just gonna say, see if you can take the least armed one.
Yeah, I mean, he'll even leave his weapons behind if you insist on it.
I'm not gonna insist on it.
Theodore's not here, so.
Yeah. All right, so you head up the switchbacks a little ways further. Uphill from the nearest cluster of homes, a rude stone plinths stand on a grassy clearing. Normally empty during the day, now a tent sits at the edge of the clearing. There's just kind of this kind of cluster of people around a tent in a clearing in the kind of in the middle of the woods, at the top of one of these hills. They're just kind of milling about. Some people are going in and out of the tent. There's not like anyone standing guard per se. But some people do notice you as you walk up. It's coming on towards evening at this point. It is summer, but it's getting later in the day.
I'm gonna send off Renard's guy, thank him for escorting us, and give him 28 gold.
Whoa.
Jesus!
He's like, thank you? What's this for?
Took him to a round number.
What do you want?
Nothing, just take it and you and your boys have a good night.
He kind of suspiciously squints and like takes a couple steps and then like bolts off before he can change your mind.
I still have 2,400 gold.
Yeah.
Sure, that's like for that guy, it's probably like 5 years worth of gold.
I mean, I'm sure he's gonna go drink himself to death now that I've given him that, but you know. And soon it will be the whore's money, and she'll have a good life.
All right. So yeah, you see this clearing of people just kind of milling about.
Cool. Who are we here to talk to?
It starts with an N.
Navard Sechem.
Navard's here? I thought this was a separate thing.
Nope, this is Novard. He's this guy's here.
Okay. So I'll kind of cautiously approach. There seemed to be like a central gathering.
Well, there's like a tent in the middle, and there's a fire that they're starting to get going, cooking and stuff.
You
Dropped
disconnected.
Dropped out completely and just came back in.
Oh, weird.
In fact, I can't see your camera at all.
Yeah, we have no visuals from you.
Hold on.
Just remember, try not to ask this guy here if he's dying.
Welcome back to session 8, the dying Skyseer. Here's a Skyseer.
Don't ask if he's dying. Don't ask if he's dying. Don't ask if he's dying.
Are you dying?
His entrails are currently leaking out of him. He sits in an iron lung.
He invented the iron lung just to sit in it.
Yes.
So, how's life?
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and approach the tent.
One of the other people nearby, just kind of comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, have you come to see Navard?"
Yes, please.
Gesundheit. Oh shit! What just happened to my?
Thanks, guys.
What the fuck?
Alright, Chris, you dropped out
I
after
know.
Navard.
I know.
Dropped out after have you come to
I
see
know.
Navard.
I know.
Hey,
Why can't we go for like 2 solid
Yeah,
hours
at least we got like 2 good hours of
with
showing.
nothing?
Hold on.
I'm holding on with bated breath,
Good.
but I think that's just because I'm choking.
Yeah, that's the last thing I heard from you guys.
Was that James is the dying Sky's
Oh,
here?
is he gone again?
Okay. It seems to
no.
break when I
Oh,
try to
no,
share my
okay.
screen. Or okay. Well, that time Discord completely broke.
Oh.
Okay. I'm just gonna not share my screen and see if that's any better.
Does it
So-
affect
sorry.
your display, though?
No.
Okay, well, as long as it doesn't affect the stream, that's cool.
Okay.
And there's not much to share at this point anyway. So one of the people kind of like ducks their head in, and you hear them say, "Navard, there's some people here to see you." And you hear, "Oh, send them in. I'm always willing to see guests." And as you guys go in, you see an old man sitting in the tent.
Oh, good. He does have a picture, though.
Yeah, he can't die now.
Yeah, we're good.
I will
Although we-
respectfully enter into the tent and kind of greet Navard and the customs of the area.
You can. He greets you. Welcome to my humble dwelling. We don't have much to offer you, but welcome
It's
to
not a...
take a spot and settle down for a bit.
We appreciate it. It's good to finally meet you instead of just rumors I've heard about you.
I just spelled meat, M-E-A-T. We went to meet Navard.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We
don't do
can't
that.
kill him.
We met Meat Navard. It's a Navard made entirely of meat.
I mean,
God.
Most
But-
people are.
It's just one of those days where it's like it was long enough to where it's not. I'm not exhausted, but man, my brain's not working.
yeah.
Anyway.
My notes are not great here.
What did we want to talk to
On
you about?
as far as what? Yeah.
We are
Note
here
wife.
to
Secretary.
Secretariat.
That's something different.
I'm a horse.
Oh, that's me.
Not a horse, sorry.